My dear students, good morning to all of you. My English grammar videos are being uploaded on the YouTube. I am making them for the advantage of all the students of India, those who want to learn good English or they have any deficiency in the language. मैं पूरी ग्रामर सीरीज की वीडियो बना रहा हूं. मैं चाहता हूं कि जो इंडिया के रूरल या अर्बन एरिया में बच्चे रहते हैं और इस इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में उन्हें अपने अंदर कोई डेफिशिएंसी या कमजोरी दिखाई देती है, तो इस ग्रामर रूल्स की सीरीज को पढ़ते जाइए. Keep on reading, keep on listening, keep on watching, because grammar is required in every class in academic or undergraduation courses, or even after that for your getting a job. Either you are in 7th standard, 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard, whatsoever the class you have been studying in, grammar is very much required. और इंग्लिश ग्रामर का अभिप्राय ये नहीं है कि आपने एकेडमिक पास करना है, कि आपने क्लास को इंग्लिश का सब्जेक्ट आपने क्वालिफाई करना है. Why do you treat English language as a subject? No, treat it as a language of promotion of life. इस भाषा को आप इस तरीके से सीखिए क्योंकि ये आपकी लाइफ को अपग्रेड करेगा, प्रमोट करेगा. जॉब्स में जरूरत पड़ेगी. When you are employed in any organization, all the works are being done in this language because it's a global language. It's a commercial language, it's a commerce language, and it is the language of the elites. इस भाषा से आपकी पर्सनालिटी एक अलग तरीके से निकलती है. So when you speak very good English, of course, it blossoms your personality in a different way. So for speaking good English, writing good English, you people or any person requires a good sense of grammar in his mind. So grammar must be workable in your mind. That's why I am making these series for your best knowledge of the English language with the leverage of the grammar. So this is what I have been doing, and I'm sure you will agree that grammar is the need of at this moment. It is a requirement of the time. So I request you, please watch my all the series and command over the language, hone up your English, because the sense of English always comes when you are very much perfect in your grammar as well. Is it? Fine. So today my topic is direct to indirect speech or reported speech, or you call them in a very common language narration. So I am on lesson 2, episode 2. So to understand the lesson 2, it is advisable that you also learn the episode 1 again and again because they both are correlated. So yesterday the video which I sent, that is lesson number 2, episode 1, there I mentioned rule number 1, while transforming the direct speech into indirect speech, when the reporting verb is given in the present tense or the future tense, the tense of the reported speech while transforming will be remain intact. Subject-verb agreement is to be maintained, and adverbs of time will not be changed when your reporting verb, that is part 2, is given in the present tense or future tense. So in episode 1 of the lesson 2, I taught you there that present and future tense transformation of direct into indirect speech. And today I am going to take the past tense, because we have 3 tenses: present, past, future. So present and past, present and future I have already taught you. Today I am going to take up the past. So how will you recognize the past? I have written here very boldly, said. Now in every direct speech sentence you will find the word said. So naturally it is of the past, so many rules will be applicable. And in episode 1 I told you adverbs of time will not be changed. Like today will be remain today, and hence will be remain hence, ago will be remain ago. But when the reporting verb is in the past tense, then you require to change them. Then what will happen? Today will change into that day. Ago, before. Tonight, that night. Yesterday, the previous day. Tomorrow, the next day. Next week, the following week. Next month, the following month. Next year, the following year. So this is what the adverbs of time will be changed when the reporting verb is given in the past tense. And what are the other changes while transforming the direct into indirect speech? That I am coming step by step. And if you read this definition, how to change the tenses of the reported speech, that is part number 5. When the reporting verb, that is part number 2, is given in the past tense. So there are many rules for that, which I cannot write here, but they are in my handouts. As soon as this video will get over, my whole lecture is covering everything, and when you will go through those sheets very carefully, तो आपको पूरा narration clear हो जाएगा. So, how to change or how to transform a direct speech into indirect speech when the reporting verb is given in the past tense. The first rule is MR changes into was verb. ऐसे बहुत सारे रूल आएंगे जो कि मेरी शीट्स में लिखे हुए हैं. मैं यहां पर 2 बता रहा हूं, बाकी भी बोलूंगा, लेकिन आपको बोर्ड में नहीं मिलेंगे. You will get them in my handouts. Is MR changes into was verb, यानी कि हमारी रिपोर्टिंग वो पास्ट में, रिपोर्टेड स्पीच में is MR होगा, उसको आपने was verb में बदलना, राइट? तो यहां डायरेक्ट स्पीच में मैंने लिया एक सेंटेंस, मोहिनी said to Geeta, I am unwell today. तो इसका हमने आंसर बनाएंगे इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच. मोहिनी told Geeta that, as per how to change the cases, I, first person will be changed in the subject of the reporting verb, तो I का she हो गया. Now we have to use was verb because our reporting verb is in the past tense. She is singular, so we shall use singular verb, that is was. She was unwell. Today, adverb of time, to be changed into that day because our reporting verb is in the past tense. So these are the rules that are applicable in all rest of the applications of the indirect speech. Now, present indefinite changes into past indefinite. Now under the present indefinite, When the reported speech will be given in the present indefinite, that will be changed into past indefinite while transforming the direct into indirect speech. Why? Because our reporting verb is in the past tense. So here the sentence is, the teacher said to the students, you meet me next week for the extra classes. So the teacher told the student that you, second person, change into the object of the reporting verb. Students, plural, they. Present indefinite changes into past indefinite. They met him the following week. Next week, the following week. तो आपने जब इस adverb of time को next week को following week में change करना तो must use article the with it in the indirect speech. Then rest part of the sentence for the extra classes. So in this way, the teacher said to the student, you meet me next week for the extra classes. The teacher told the students that they met him the following week for the extra classes. So this is what ESMR changes into verb, present indefinite changes into past indefinite. So in this way we have number of tenses. So every one tense will be changed into its corresponding tense. Now I speak out further all the tenses and they all are with example are given in my handouts. So next, after the present indefinite changes into past indefinite, present continuous changes into past continuous. Like she said to me, I am going to Bombay tomorrow. So ये present continuous हो गया. She told me that she was going to Bombay the next day. So ये past continuous हो गया. So present continuous changes into past continuous. Present perfect changes into past perfect. Examples are given in the sheet. Present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Past indefinite changes into past perfect. Then past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Can changes into could. May changes into might. Will, shall changes into would. So in this way, you can look at the sheets, all the handouts which will appear as soon as the video will get over. Every detail is here with examples. Afterwards, now I have been telling you that these rules are applicable while transforming the direct speech into indirect speech. Now I am pointing out certain exceptions of the reported speech where all these rules are not to be applicable whether the reporting verb is in the present tense, future tense or past tense. तो वो rule ये सारे tenses change करने के apply ही नहीं होंगे. So what are those things? Number one, proverbs. आपकी रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब किसी भी टेंस में दी हो और रिपोर्टेड स्पीच में प्रोवर्ब दी हो तो आपने उस रिपोर्टेड स्पीच प्रोवर्ब को एज इट इज लिख देना. जैसे he said to me, comma inverted comma begins, why to weep over the spilled milk? अब पछताए का हो जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. तो ये प्रोवर्ब है. He told me that why to weep over the spilled milk. तो हमने as it is लिख दिया. One more example of the proverb. Radha said to me, comma inverted comma begins, time and tide waits for none. Radha told me that time and tide waits for none. तो हमने as it is लिख दिया proverb. Then what next? Whenever there is any universal truth or general truth, they will also be written as it is because they all are in the third person. The teacher said to the boys, comma inverted comma begins, the earth revolves around the sun. So the teacher told the boy that the earth revolves around the sun. So universal truth as it is. Then there are certain words which will be remain same while transforming in the indirect speech. What are those words? What are those words? Must, should, would, could, ought to, had. तो ये जितने भी वर्ड्स हैं इनका as it is यूज करना है. जैसे he said to me, you must consult the doctor. He told me that I must consult the doctor. So I have not changed anything in it. Only cases. That is what the mandatory. So in this way, all the rules of the narration are completed. So in case you will study very critically and very analytically, you will go my handouts after the video. You will find a very clear information. That is what the way to learn the narration. Then, what will be my next lesson 3? Let me inform you. We have got 5 kinds of sentences in the narration. So, rules will be same in all those 5 kinds of sentences. So, now we shall learn from lesson 3 onwards 5 kinds of sentences which are to be transformed from direct to indirect speech, and these sentences are assertive sentences, interrogative sentences. Under the interrogative, 2 types of sentences: auxiliary verbs and WH family. Number 3, exclamatory sentences. Number 4, imperative sentences. And number 5, optative sentences. तो आपको लेसन 3 में सेंटेंस बाय सेंटेंस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच मिलेगा. तो दैट मीन्स स्टिल you have to get 5 lessons of the reported speech or direct to indirect speech. So we, for those 5 lessons, one by one, they will be reaching you. But these rules will be same, which I have taught you in lesson 1, in lesson 2, episode 1, in lesson 2, episode 2. So these are rules you have to memorize and also read the handouts. Otherwise, it will be quite arduous to gain the narration. So focus on that, study that, see that very easily you will gain the knowledge of the grammar part, reported speech. So here I conclude my talk. Good luck to you, and I'm HK Batra. Like my video, subscribe my channel, and also share my videos to all your friends or any person in your family or anywhere. Those who want to learn good grammar of English, they can see the series of these videos. Right? Wait for my next video, lesson number 3. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you very much.